Shake that.
Hello and welcome to D Entertainment. I'm your divinity of dazzling, the D, and you're watching Leaving 5 Scotland's most popular YouTube viral series. Anyone else who's making one can just be jealous. On the show this week, we've got our news anchor, dazrobd Dazzling, with another great story that you'll never believe. We've got the Deester revival story from the head of the Church of the D, who says, I have to say, jazzy. That's how you do it, right? Probably. Also, on the show this week, we have our new character, dazrobd, and on top of that, we've got a pretty awesome quote of the week too. Thank you for watching, and I'm just going to kick it across to my broski, dazrobd Dazzling, with D Entertainment News. Hello and welcome to D Entertainment News. I'm your host, dazrobd Dazzling. On the show this week, we're covering a story about a cool-ass king. The King of Swaziland. That's right, it's a real place. I didn't make this up. King Musawi III of Swaziland, to be precise. Well, while we're covering the story on him, is basically, well, some of you already may be aware. His birthday is on the 19th of April this month. He's going to be 44. Now, if you're struggling for gift ideas, he's already told some people what he wants. He wants cattle. Cows. Moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo. Cows. What he wants them for, he's not specified. Personally, I'm hoping it's for eating. And not in that way, you sick individuals. But he's the last absolute monarch in Africa. And actually, he was rated as one of the 15th richest monarchs 2009. With 1.5 billion Swaziland, that's their currency, which is about the equivalent of 125 million pounds. Did I mention I like his haircut? That's what he looks like. Nice haircut. Yeah. Can drop me 5 mil. But also on top of that, he's got 6 billion in his trust that his dad gave him for the nation. And that's actually the quote he gave him for the nation. They are the nation of domination. Anyway, the chiefs in the Swaziland religion are hosting this event, and well, King Muswali quotes, "Chiefs from the Swaziland as hosts are expected to provide cattle to be slaughtered on the day. They are fully aware of the fundamental role they are expected to play." That kind of rhymes. As the hosting the king on this memorable day. I think he's a poet. I'm not quite sure. All I know is I want his money. He actually has 16 wives as well, I should also mention. So he gets nagged 16 times as much as the rest of us, huh? Ha 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 ha. Yes, well, he is one of the richest monarchs in the world, one of the 15 richest. That's quite a scary thought. Simply because, I mean, the average amount of money that one of his subjects lives on it during an AIDS epidemic that, of course, they are going through is £1.25 a day. And that guy's got 125 million straight away, and then 6 billion in a trust fund. That's pretty rough. Now, a member of the banned opposition has given me a quote to say, "Just like to confirm, not my opinion, in case King Muswali is watching. We call for celebrations to be cancelled. Obviously not party people. And the resources channeled into the provisions of scholarships for deprived students. The reason that King Malawi wants so much to be spent on this year, he had to cancel his last year's birthday party because of the economic crisis. So, right. They're going to spend what? 40,000 pounds approximately on this birthday party. So that means 20k for last year, 20k for this year. Damn. Homeboy got a lot of dollar. Anyway, that's been our story. This is D Entertainment News. I was your host, D. Bobby Dazzling, and I've been great.
Oh, testify!
Please call my name. I wanna hear my name. Please call my name. I wanna hear. Please call my name from a valley. Please call my name.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the second part of the Deesta story. Welcome to the Church of the D. Now everybody, in a moment of jazziness, let's all say, jazzy. Oh, my brothers and sisters, what you gotta understand, this is the happiest week in the Church of the D. No, it's not the birth of the D. No, it's not the death of the D that we were bereaved with last week. Oh no, we were deceived. We were deceived because the D cannot die. The D cannot die. Jazzy. No, the D, he rises back, and I will tell you this story now, and it will be, I need to think of a word. It begins with J, ends with jazzy. Right. Anyway, the D, he was lying in that cave, locked up, unable to get out, decapitated. Well, the D is not that easily beat. I got D stigmata this week, by the way, just so you know. Ooh, jazzy. Now the D, he pushed the boulder. He reconnected himself with unicorn blood. A flying unicorn's blood. I think you know what I'm talking about. His name is Steve. Steve the flying unicorn. Anyway, the D, he reconnected himself. He was no longer discombobulated, decapitated, or destroyed. Oh no, my brothers and sisters. Oh no. The D, he took himself. He repaired himself. He became himself. He was once again the divinity of Dazzling Incarnate, and he was brilliant. Oh, let me say it now. Jazzy. Yes. Well, the D, he came back, he said, Boulder, you move your freaking ass before I kill ya. Pacha! The boulder rolled out the way. All the magical symbols rolled out the way. Yo, bitches, roll out the way, said the D. They all rolled. The D looked outside, looked at the people staring. He says, finally, I have come back. How long's it been, dogs? And you know what they said? They said, D, it's only been about 20 minutes. You were meant to last 7 days. But the D was like, oh, damn it. I'll go for a nap. So the D went back. He took a nap. He took a Pepsi. Oh, he took a Pepsi and he was like, Pepsi is awesome. It is. It's true. Anyway, the D then walked up to the people who decapitated him. And he walked up to that betrayer. And you know what he did to them? Now our Bible, a little bit different from the Christians' one. See, the D had a knife made out of a unicorn horn. So what he did is he stabbed him in the eyeball. Stabbed him. And it was jazzy. It was very jazzy. Well, anyway, the D stabbed the man who betrayed him in the eyeball. Stabbed the people who decapitated them in the eyeball. And then he said to them, I forgive y'all. Just remember, stay jazzy. And that's why we remember the lesson, don't with D, because he will stab you in the eye with a unicorn horn. A horny unicorn's horn. That's right. That's right, it's a sexually ambiguous unicorn. And that's pretty damn jazzy. Why do you think the racehorses run so fast? Well, they see him coming. They sense his running. And they all go. Jazzy go. But the D was revived. So the D went out and he stared at the sky and said, Hey, I'm going up there. So he started flying. He flew up there, shouted Jazzy from the stars, and flew amongst the stars. And that is our Easter revival story to a degree. But you've got to keep in mind that next week we've got to continue where we've left off. The D is flying through space, tasting Pepsi with a jazzy taste. Bringing pizza, bringing oranges, bringing apples, bringing the fruits of his labor to the people of space. In space, where they maybe have space blasters. I'll tell you, the first thing that he did see though was he seen a UFO flying with people with green kite-shaped faces and green hands, and he went to them, "You're not abducting that labor guy before he's a labor guy because he's a kid right now." And they were like, "Zazzle." They just channeled me there. I felt it. They possessed me to say it on their behalf. Jazzy. Thank you for watching. Please remember the D love enfold you, just to hold you. Stay jazzy. Now where the hell is my choir boys? Got a hankering.
Hello, peoples and non-peoples. I am the dazrobd. I am the man who has been sent to teach you. Now I give you a little bit of backstory. You may be wondering why I cover my face. Well, not only is it scarred beyond belief, but on top of that, the reason I hide my face is because I was part of, how you say, the Sugar the Back, which was the Russian sex pest mafia. That's right. We had a division for that. We are the ones who invented Durex condoms, which do sponsor the show. Spelled D-O-O-R-E-X. Durex. That is right. That is how we spell. Now, I just let you know a little bit more. I come to your country. First man I meet, I sleep at his house. He was kind man. He gave me a room in his house while I worked. Now I came home from work early one week, and his wife was there. And his wife, well, let's just say she wanted a little bit of Russian in her. So it is my responsibility to look after the lady. I like her boobies, you know. So I look after her. The man shows up. I'm like, I fuck your wife, pay me. He no pay me, he kick me out. I fucked his wife, I do a better job than him. Pay me. You know what I'm saying. It is obvious to me. Anyway, next week on this show, my part in the show, of course, I will cover how to tell if someone has made a fake Facebook to stalk you. That is right. I will show you to the best of my ability. I have been dazrobd. Please tune in next week. Don Fidania. Don Fidania. Yes. And, well, Nis Kalabiski Alavasha.
Oh, say it loud. Come on, say it clear. You can listen as well. Well, you know that it's too late. Oh, it's too late now. People, when we die, we don't see eye to eye.
Well, that's been the show. Please don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at theonlyreald at twitter.com. Retweet this show and, well, comment on it. Tell me what you think. Like me on Facebook. Add me as a friend. Message me. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're drinking. Share this video. Go back. Watch the older ones. Like the link, of course. Go goes without saying. Remember, all gimmicks aside, it rocks to BD. That's not just something I say, that's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And I've just thrown my sunglasses, God only knows where, but I'm so awesome I can get away with that. I can buy another pair. Anyway, please tune in next week. And please tune in halfway through this week. Halfway through this week for the Glenfest special. And next week for another dazzling edition of D Entertainment. Be well.
Shake that.
Hello. Just a little addition at the end of the show. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's been watching despite the crappy camera conditions, you know, where you've had the eeeeee noise. Yeah, thank you for watching in spite of that. Obviously, new camera, as you may be able to tell, new angle. Kind of like it better. It's, well, feels like I'm on the big screen. But on honesty, I've taken this video clip actually for something serious as well. I'd just like to ask everyone who watches the show, please show up to Glenfest. It'll be a great time, great music. If we get good weather, you'll know yourself, Letham Glen is beautiful when there's good weather. Especially when there's hot women there. Not know if any hot women watch the show, but if they don't, yeah, there will be them there. Actually, 22% of people who watch my show are women, the other 77 are men. The other 1%, I have no idea, it's figures YouTube gives me. Anyway, yeah, Glenfest, it's this Sunday, so it's April 8th. It's on from 12 o'clock, that's when the music starts. And I believe it's through to like 7 o'clock at night, so it's a full day's time. It will kind of be a family event, so bring kids or whatever if you do need to. It'll be great. If it's great weather, it'll be awesome. And there's burger vans, so there's food down there. Just bring a few cans of Pepsi, you know, non-alcoholic and all that. Anyway, I hope to see you there. Take care. Much love. I'll see you next week for D Entertainment.
And if you need any more incentive, D Bobby Dazzling will be doing interviews. And, well, I'll be great.